Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel, and it's me, it's Anthony, of course, and I'm going to get you some great builds, great wins, and we're going to complete the weekly challenges together. So it's April week 4, lots of fun, and lots of great things for me to celebrate this week. So, not car related, but personal, and it is because I became an uncle for the first time, and I'm very excited about that. So I wish my brother every success with being a dad. You know, it's not as easy as you might think it is, but I know we'll do a fantastic job. My sister passed her driving test, so again, I'm very excited for her. I made up, and I'm glad I'm sim racing and not out on the road. And I've told her to pre-warn me just in case. She knows I'm only joking for any keyboard warriors start. And another thing for me is, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, please. You know, there's 4,000 people that are watching content like this and not subscribing. That's 70% on average per video. Please just hit that subscribe button. It's completely free. You're watching the content, you're enjoying it, just hit that button. It helps me massively, and it's completely free. So, you know, please do that for me, and then it helps the channel grow a bit more, and then you get far more builds, and it's a far better experience for yourself overall. You know, you can become a member if you want, you can sponsor builds, you can race with me weekly, and don't forget, live streams are straight after this. So 12 midday till 5 PM UK time, a live stream with me. You get to have a laugh. Why not join in that? Okay, look, let's get into this. We've got a fantastic week. So Tokyo Expressway, the Japanese FR Challenge 450, Renault Kangoo 1 make, the World Rally Challenge, World Touring Car 600, and the Group 1 Prototype Series. And of course, look, 6-star roulette ticket for parts, a 6-star roulette ticket for a car, and 150k. And that's obviously if you win 1 race, 3 races, or 5 races respectively. So let's get straight into this one. You can see it's just gone 5:30 in the UK, and I am not messing around. I'm having a fantastic day, and I'm sure you do as well, and a great weekend, because why not? There's plenty of stuff going on this weekend motor racing wise, and it's time to get stuck in to our races here. So FR Challenge 450 is the first one up, and those eagle-eyed of you will have seen, yes, I'm going in the Supra 3-litre GT Turbo from 1988. So let's get into this one, and this is going to be, again, another fun one that is on the channel. So I will leave a little card that will pop up on the screen now as well, and in the description I will leave a link to the build. So each level will have a link to the build that's on there. Okay, so car settings, just so you can see the first bit, and it's not overkill. It's a 700 pp build that will benefit you massively long term, so please jump on it, enjoy it, and it's lots of fun. So let's get into this one. So that's everything you need on that side, everything you need on that side, and now it's time to get into the race. Okay, into this one, lots of fun, and this is going to be a nice easy one. I don't know what else anyone's expecting me to say other than we're going to get a nice easy win, and that's it. I mean, everyone who comes here will know it's a nice easy track to drive around. I mean, obviously all the AI take different lines, so like that you just need to be a bit mindful. You don't want to be getting involved in any scrapes or scraps. Whoa, I couldn't do anything there, could I? What was that about? But look, get a nice car, as long as it is a bit more, you know, than standard, a bit quicker than standard, you'll get a nice easy win here, and that is all it comes down to. So just pick a car, as long as it's within the regs, and then make sure that it's a little bit quicker, and that is it. That is literally all you've got to do. But I show you builds that are from my channel. I show you builds that are going to get you wins longer term. You can use them to money grind. You know, they're the kind of things that I show. So again, there is alternative ways that you can do it, but for these first couple, as long as your car is just a little bit quicker than the competition that's out there, you'll be perfectly fine. So take it easy through those first few corners, and then all you do then is you crack on to lap number 2, and you get to have a fantastic lap of going for it. So I will see you at the end, and you make sure you win your race. I'll see you in a sec. And here we are over the line, a nice easy win. That's the first one done. And you know what that means? That's a 6-star roulette ticket for parts. Absolutely brilliant and exactly what we need. Right, let's move over to race number 2. Okay, now it's time for the Renault Kangoo One Make event, and this is at Brands Hatch, which is here in the UK, and it's a great track to go around as well. I've had the luxury of going around there before, and it's such a fun place to go. Now, this is an event where your car needs to be just a little bit faster than the others, and I know people, again, you might think this is overkill, but don't forget, I'm tuning these cars for you. So you know, I can't exactly just dial it down for one event or keep buying more cars just to show them a little bit quick. So I just want to really bear that in mind. So you can see my Kangoo's nearly 290 brake horsepower, and it weighs less than 900 kilos. It is a fast, fun little thing, and that's what it's about. So I'll show you what I've done, but again, just make sure it's a little bit quicker. So you don't need to go mad, which I've not, because I did this specifically for a member, but again, this is fun for you to use. So let's get into that one and we can see what that's about. So you can see Renault Kangoo One Make, it's here at Brands Hatch. You can see that's the car that I've picked, obviously the Renault Kangoo. Car settings, because you can see, looking at your rivals, they all look pretty basic. One's got, you know, different tyres, different wheels on, one's got a spoiler on. They're not going to be much quicker than what we've just raced against. I can promise you that. And you get 50k for this, so it's a decent little haul on top of the 15k that we've just won. So car settings, you can see I've gone for weekly challenge special because that's what it was used for last time. Race and softs, and that's everything that you'd need off that side for this one. And that's everything you'd need off this side, and it is pretty fun. It's a decent little car and it won't let you down, I'll be honest with you. It's such a fun little car to drive. Right, I'm going to get straight into this one and I will see you at the start line. Okay, here we go. It's time to get into this one. So Renault Kangoo One Make, lots of fun. And like I've said, as long as your car is a bit quicker than the competition, you'd be perfectly fine. I did this for someone who asked, and it's because they remember. It's one of the perks that they've got available, and yeah, that's what I've done for them, really. So yeah, it's going to be fun. Just while I'm doing this, I do actually just want to give a massive shout out to Patrick, because I tell you what, my friends, you have made my day so many times. You've been one of the first people to support my channel, and you are constantly, you know, giving me challenges and things. And yeah, I just want to say a massive thanks, pal. You have no idea how much it means to me. For anyone else who supports and subscribes to the channel, thank you. There's 70% of people who are watching the content but then not subscribing. So if you're enjoying the content, hit that button. It's free. It means I can bring you more builds to the channel. You can have so much more in choice, what you want to see, what you want to do, and that's it, really. And I mean, look, I know this might again seem like overkill, but this is coming to the channel as well this week, just as a fun drive. And at the Nordschleife, you know, on another build that I've done with this car, it is insane. I'm telling you now, you will be shocked at what this thing can do there. Not time wise, but the way it handles, the way it feels, that you can have a massive laugh on, smile on your face. Honestly, it's so much fun, and that for me is what it's about. So look, so you don't have to get bored for another lap and a half. I'll let you go, and I will see you at the end when we cross the finish line with a massive lead over one of these minnows. Okay, I will see you in a minute. And there we have it. It's a nice easy win. That's race number 2 done, and the Renault Kangoo comes to the fore. Okay, let's get into race number 3 and let's have lots of fun with that one as well. Okay, so here we are, race number 3. You can tell I've got a sore throat. It's still not gone away, so again, I apologise, but we will crack on anyway. The World Rally Challenge. So April week 4, and this is what we're going to be cracking on with. So I've gone for the Maserati MC20 for this one. I can hear a couple of you going, what World Rally Challenge? Well, yeah, the good thing with this one is it's only got to be 700 pp or less. So make sure you check the regs every time you do a race. 700 pp or less, and it can be a garage car, and that's it. It doesn't need to be a specific car. Your main rivals are rally cars, but just jump in one of the 700 pp builds from the channel, you're going to get a win. It's as simple as that. I've gone for the Maserati. I love this car. It's great, especially on a money grind. So, you know, it's one of those that I'd recommend to anyone. Car settings, again, you can see it's been a little bit of a while, but this thing is perfectly fine. And what I'll do is I will leave a link for it there. So that's everything you need on that side there. Everything on that side, because this thing's an absolute animal. And we will get straight into the race. See you at the start line. Okay, here we go into this one. I'm going to set my brake balance to 5 at the rear. That's just because the way I like to drive this car, and that is it. I mean, this is a solid performer. It's not going to let you down. It's going to get you a nice easy win. You can see we start 12th, but 3 laps of this place in this car, you're quickly going to just gain on everyone, beat them. And some of you might be thinking, hang on a minute, that build's overkill. It's not. It's a 700 pp build that is going to make you an absolute fortune if you go to Le Mans. And I'm pretty sure there's lots of you that can, you know, confirm that as well. But this thing really is an absolute animal, and it is a car that I really enjoy using every time. I try and use it as much as I can because it really is in my top 5. Come on, take the Audi on the inside, right, get to pie. Now look, I don't want you to be listening to me waffle on for 3 laps around here, so I'm going to let you go. But one thing before I do go is, think of a car that you want to see me build and drop it in the comments below, because that is key. It really is, because that is what's going to keep this thing going. So what car do you want to see me build? And make sure you tell me at what PP. That's all I need to know. What car, what PP, and I will get on it. Right, I'll see you at the end. And there we go, cross the line and look at the fireworks. Absolutely brilliant. Another easy win, a great car to drive, and one I would highly recommend to anyone that wants a 700 pp build. So that's 2 of the 3 tickets that we've got now. Another nice easy win for us. And that's it. That's all we needed to do. So let's crack on now. Let's get to race number 4 and let's have some more fun. So now it's time for the World Touring Car 600, and I'm going in the F-Type R. Fantastic car. Again, another build that I've done on the channel. It gets you a nice win at Tokyo Expressway, and it's a fun car to drive. So getting into this one, you can see it's it's 5 laps. Another nice easy event, 80k for the win. The previous race, I've just got a 5-star roulette ticket, which is phenomenal because I haven't had one in months. So it's going to be interesting to see what I get this week from everything that we've accumulated. But for this race, you can see we're going around the Nürburgring, the Grand Prix circuit, and that's it. Let's get straight into this one. This car is already on the channel, so again, I'll leave a link for what you need for that one. But sports hard tyres. And again, this is a fantastic one for you to use. Now this car is greatly received, so I will leave a link for this one, and then what we'll do is we'll jump into it now and we'll have a fantastic race. So let's get into this. Okay, and here we go, straight into it. I'm going to get my brake balance. I'm going to change that to 5 because of the type of track we're on, and that is it. It is all about making sure now that we get that win, which in this car is nice and easy. The whole point of doing this was to make sure that it was a winner at Tokyo. So it's definitely got the speed, and as you can see, it's definitely got the power because we're taking that Merc on the inside. That's it. Now make sure when you are driving, you're positioning your car in the best place possible, and that's it. You can just make sure that each lap you improve bit by bit and you'll be perfectly fine. But this thing is absolutely, it's crazy fast. But on these tyres, just remember it is sports hard tyres, so don't expect it to have an insane amount of grip. But as soon as you put your foot down, that's it, it goes. and we're away. So what I'll do, I'll see you at the end when I've got a win, and that's it. Nothing more needs to be said other than make sure this is one of the 600 PP builds that you make sure you're using regular and getting wins at Tokyo. Right, see you in a minute. And there we go, another win, and that's it. It's time to get into number 5. What more could we want? So here we go, it's time for race number 5, but just a quick one. If you're struggling on that World Touring Car 600, the other car I would highly recommend is going to be the Celica GT4. I'll leave a little card and a link for that build. It should pop up on the screen, I imagine. But click on that, that's a great one, that'll benefit you massively as well. Getting into race number 5, I'm going in the Mazda LM55 VGT. I've used it a few times. If you've followed me enough, you'll know the tune. And this is going to be a very simple, very easy win. And it is one that you're going to just benefit massively from. It is the best VGT car I think you can get that is a solid performer at any track. Now loads of people have different opinions, but for me, after using them all, after tuning them all, this is the best one by far. It's great on fuel, it's great to drive, it doesn't let you down. The downforce it creates and throwing it through corners is amazing. It really is a solid performer all round. So let's just have a quick look into this. So it's 10 laps and we're going to Daytona International Speedway. So I'd imagine that we're going to be, there we go, on the infield, and that's at the road course. So 115k for a win. On top of everything else, that's bumped me over 18 million now. And then that means we'll get that 6-star roulette ticket for a car, and then we can see what we've won. You can see a fair bit of time has passed. I had to just stop. I needed to go and get honey and lemon, just try and sort my throat out because again it is still sore. But I'm soldiering on and get this done for you. So this car is great again, and I've shown you plenty of times, but here's those settings again. Look, base and medium, it's set up for 1.58 update. Everything you need on that side. Everything you need on that side, and now it's time to get to the start line and get this race underway. Okay, into this, here we go. And the fun begins. So the first thing is fuel map. I threw that right up the inside while doing that as well on Solace. Get your fuel map up to 6. Now if you're in this race, you will understand why I'm not looking at you constantly, and that is because you've got so much going on. You're at what I would say is a technical in-road track. And we need to make sure we're keeping pace. Another one down the inside. The last thing you want to do is start dropping away and falling backwards. You want to keep pushing on. Get past this little gaggle of cars. So fuel map 6, it's going to get you 5 laps. So I'd recommend that. Everyone is going to pit, so don't stress. But we just need to make sure that we're giving ourselves the best chance of winning. And this is it. This is how we get that win. I'm going to push on now. You can see I'm 15th, 18 seconds behind the leader. So I'll see you in a pit, and I'll give you any more info as I find it. See you in a minute. Okay, so I've just overtaken Gallo at the end of that lap. You can see I'm now coming around that sweeping corner with the bus stop chicane on it. And this car is fast, it's reliable, the tyres are on point. But for one lap, I have had to half shift so I could drag out another lap. So just to make sure that you're aware, I half shifted throughout lap 4, and that was to make sure that I had enough fuel to do an extra lap. So I think it's definitely worth doing it for one lap, just where you half shift, because you can see it's benefited me now. I'm going to come into the pits. I've done 6 laps, and that means it's going to be 4 laps of going for it, and that's lots of fun. So you can see, here we go. Right, into the pits. Okay, racing mediums back on, get us all the way to the end. But this car is absolutely nailing it, it's on point. I'd highly recommend it to anyone. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because you know these builds are great and they're going to get you a win. I pulled out an 11-second lead over Gallo. He jumped into the pits with us, and we know we're going to secure a win. Everyone else is starting to pit now. Okay, right, enough from me. I will see you when we cross the finish line. So as you can see, we're coming up to the end, and that's it. Basically 30 seconds ahead of Gallo by the time we cross the line. Another race where we've absolutely smashed it, and this car is one that you must buy. The best VGT, in my opinion, over the line. And that's it. I mean, what a fantastic car. That's all 5 completed. Highly recommend that car, because it is one of the best. Now, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, because all these builds, honestly, they're brilliant, and you know they are. I know they are, and everyone else knows they are. But if you've not subscribed and you're enjoying them, please do so. It's completely free, and it helps the channel massively. You have no idea. Honestly, it is massive. It means that we can bring far more builds and far more things for you to enjoy, and that's what it's about. As well as the lives that will be later on today from 12 midday till 5. Okay, look, let's go and see what we've won, because that's it. We've done all 5 races. Let's see where we're at. Okay, here we go, and look, 5-star roulette ticket. I know I'm shocked as you. Normally I get 3, maybe 4 at a push. I think if Gran Turismo could, it'd give me 1 star each week, or each day rather. But yeah, it's one of those. Now look, let's get into it. So let's get the 150k out the way. That's a bit of a bonus, and every little helps, especially when you're tuning cars and you're grinding for money. It's a benefit. Right, what should we go for first? Parts or the daily ticket? Which one? I had parts. That's what I had, just because I'm hoping for an engine. I don't know what's on offer. Where are we at? I'm not going to get an engine. What are we going to get here? It is going to be, oh, not far off, 4 up, and it is for, what's it for? I think I'd rather have a 3-star ticket. That is awful. Anyone who tunes cars, that's awful. If you, honestly, what a waste. Waste. That's frustrating as it is. Let me see what the 5-star one is. Hopefully we can claw something back. Come on. I'll take the 500,000. That'd be ideal, wouldn't it? Look at that, 500,000. That makes up for the other one. That's excellent. I'm chuffed with that. Here comes the car. What have we got? What have we got for the car? Oh. Is it going to be the Genesis VGT? No, it's an Aston 177. I've already got one, and I'm not going to turn that away. It's a decent little car, especially if you like the one I've tuned. And if you haven't seen that, 700 pp, fantastic car. Right, look, that's what I got. What did you get? Let me know in the comments below. Did you enjoy the weekly challenges that I've put on offer for you to help? You know, that's it. Go and have a fantastic week. Have a fantastic weekend whenever you're watching it. And that is it. I will see you next week for the next lot of weekly challenges. And trust me, you want to subscribe and you don't want to miss any of the videos coming up this week, because hypercar, supercar, amazing builds. Don't miss them. Right, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.